Ever wondered what goes into creating your favorite anime? Is it just a bunch of talented artists drawing all day? Well, the reality is a little more complex and a lot more fascinating. Let's dive deep into the hidden world of anime production and discover some secrets that might just blow your mind. First up, let's talk about the money. Making anime is surprisingly expensive. A single, standard 24-minute episode can cost anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000. So, for a typical 12-episode season, we're talking about a budget of $1.2 to $3.6 million. And for a 24-episode season, you can double that. The costs for blockbuster anime films are even more astronomical. For example, Studio Ghibli's masterpiece, Spirited Away, had a budget of around $19 million. So where does all this money go? Well, the biggest slice of the pie goes to labor. An anime episode involves a huge team: directors, producers, scriptwriters, storyboard artists, character designers, and of course, a whole army of animators. There are key animators who draw the most important frames, and then in between animators who fill in the gaps to create smooth motion. This process is incredibly time-consuming. It's estimated that a single episode requires thousands of individual drawings. On top of that, you have voice actors, or seiyuu in Japan, sound designers, composers for the soundtrack, and editing teams. It's a massive collaborative effort, and everyone needs to get paid. But here's a surprising fact. Animators in Japan are often notoriously underpaid and overworked. Many work on a freelance basis, paid per frame. This can lead to grueling schedules and low wages, especially for those just starting out. It's a challenging side of the industry that many fans aren't aware of, but it highlights the immense passion these artists have for their craft. So, with such high costs, how does an anime even make a profit? This is where it gets really interesting. The TV broadcast itself often doesn't make money. In fact, studios sometimes have to pay the TV stations for a time slot. The real money isn't in the initial airing. The goal of the TV show is to act as a giant 12-week-long commercial. A commercial for what, you ask? Everything else. The primary source of revenue is merchandise. We're talking figures, keychains, posters, apparel, and limited edition collectibles. Think about how many different figures of your favorite character you've seen. Each one of those is a revenue stream. That adorable Nendoroid on your shelf? That's helping to fund the next season. Then there are DVD and Blu-ray sales. In Japan, these physical media releases are often priced much higher than in other countries, and come packed with exclusive bonuses, like special illustration booklets or extra short episodes, making them a must-buy for die-hard fans. A series is often considered successful if it sells several thousand Blu-ray sets. Another huge factor is international licensing. Streaming platforms like Crunchyroll, Netflix, and HiDive pay a hefty fee to get the rights to stream anime to a global audience. The global explosion of anime's popularity over the last decade has made this an incredibly important part of the business model. When you subscribe to one of these services, you're directly contributing to the industry. And we can't forget the original source material. Most anime are adaptations of existing manga, light novels, or video games. A successful anime adaptation causes a massive spike in sales for the original work. The anime drives people to the bookstores, and the publisher, who is often a major investor in the anime's production committee, reaps the rewards. What's a production committee, you ask? This is a key concept. Instead of one company funding the entire project, a group of companies, like a publisher, a toy company, a music label, and a TV station, form a committee. They pool their money to finance the anime, spreading the financial risk. If the anime is a hit, everyone on the committee shares the profits from their respective areas. The toy company from the merchandise, the music label from the soundtrack sales, and so on. It's a clever system that allows these expensive projects to get made. Now for a cool tidbit about voice acting. In Japan, seiyuu are massive celebrities. They not only voice characters, but also sing the opening and ending themes, release their own music albums, host radio shows, and have huge fan followings. Their talent is a crucial part of a character's appeal, and a popular seiyuu cast can be a major selling point for a new anime. Let's switch gears to the animation process itself. We often hear about studios like Mappei, Ufotable, or Kyoto Animation, known for their distinct and high-quality visuals. But did you know that many of these famous studios outsource some of their work? It's very common for the in-between animation, coloring, or background art to be done by studios in other countries, like South Korea or Vietnam. This is a practical way to manage the immense workload and meet tight deadlines. Speaking of deadlines, the production schedule for a weekly TV anime is relentless. The team is often working on multiple episodes simultaneously. While you're watching episode 5, the team might be storyboarding episode 9, key animating episode 8, and putting the finishing touches on episode 6. It's a non-stop race to the finish line for every single episode, and delays can have a major domino effect. Here's another fascinating detail: the use of CGI. While many people associate anime with traditional 2D hand-drawn art, computer-generated imagery is now an indispensable tool. It's used for complex mechanical objects like cars or giant robots, dynamic camera movements that would be difficult to draw by hand, and sometimes even for large crowd scenes. Studios like Ufotable are masters at seamlessly blending 2D and 3D animation to create their signature, breathtaking action sequences. Finally, have you ever noticed how the opening and ending themes are basically mini music videos? That's entirely by design. These sequences, which are often directed and animated by the studio's top talent, are not just there to credit the staff. They are designed to be catchy, memorable, and shareable. The songs are released as singles, and a popular anisong can climb the music charts in Japan, generating another significant revenue stream for the music label on the production committee. It's all part of this intricate, interconnected business ecosystem. From the complex web of the production committee to the global business of merchandising and licensing, creating an anime is so much more than just drawing. It's a high-stakes, high-pressure industry fueled by a unique blend of artistry, business strategy, and a whole lot of passion. The next time you settle in to watch a new episode, take a moment to appreciate the hundreds of people and the millions of dollars it took to bring that 24 minutes of magic to your screen. Thanks so much for watching and diving into the world of anime with me today. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next video.